Okay, once you have finished part 3 and you've done the research on your 3 different cars, now is the time for step 4 when you are making and evaluating your decision. And to make your decision, the first thing you need to do is decide what criteria are the most important to you. And you need to come up with at least 5. If you want to come up with more than that, then even better, but as long as you have 5, you should be good. So this is where you decide what's most important, and things like style or the look of the car or the price of the car, features, miles on the car, basically anything that's important to you is what you're going to list as your criteria. And I'm using Brady as an example. So Brady, can you tell me what are criteria that are the most important to you?
Like options?
Yeah.
Radio, air conditioning.
Most of your cars probably had all that, right?
Brakes, security systems, power windows.
How about the price?
Yeah.
And how about miles?
Yeah.
And how about gas mileage? That would be a big one, I'm sure. Okay? Now, which of these is the most important to you?
Probably the price of gas mileage.
Price and gas mileage. Okay, so basically now comes the time where we have 100% that we have to spread across all of the different criteria. So if all of these things were equally important to you, and there's 5 things, you could give each of them 20%, which would add up to 100%. But if there are 2 things or 1 thing that's more important to you than the others, then you're probably going to weight them a little heavier. So you said gas mileage and price. Those are the most important. So do you want to give each of those like 25%, 30%, 40%?
Probably 25 each.
25 each. Okay, perfect. So 25% for price, 25% for gas mileage. So that takes up 50%. We have the other 50% to spread across the other 3 areas. So of the 3 remaining areas, which is the most important?
Mileage.
Mileage? Okay, so what would you like to give that? Do you want to give that 20%?
Not yet, 20%.
Okay, so we'll put 20% on mileage. So now we are at 70. Do you want to give 15% to the other 2?
Yeah.
To make it even? Okay. So you all will notice that Brady's numbers add up to 100%. And yours need to as well. Okay? Now, vehicle 1 is going to come from part 3 right back here. So he had an 09 Jaguar. Fancy. Now you need to decide how you're going to score the Jaguar. I assume it had air conditioning?
I think it did.
Okay, so we're going to score it 1 through 10. Basically, air conditioning, this is an easy one. It either has it or it doesn't. So because it has it, we're going to give it a 10. How about security system? Did it have a security system?
Little.
A little?
A little bit.
So
Well,
what would you rank it?
which has 100.
How was the price?
It's probably
It was $25,777. Did you find it? Once you have given each of your criteria a score, in the next column it says W times S. What you're going to be doing here is you're going to be multiplying the percentage times the score that you gave it. So air conditioning was 15% of the importance to him, we're going to multiply that times the score that we gave it. And so for air conditioning, W times S, it's going to be 1.5. You're going to do this all the way down through each of your criteria, and then you're going to add those numbers up to get your total. And you're going to put that right here. And you're going to, once you get done with the 3 vehicles, the number that's the highest down here along the bottom is the car that most likely you're going to choose, because it's the one that scored the best for your criteria.